Hi all, welcome to MongoDB's YouTube channel. My name is Asavri and today we learn about test containers and how do we use these test containers in our Java or Spring Boot applications. So if you are a developer who is writing features, you also must be writing the JUnits test cases for your Java applications to perform your integration testing. And to do this testing, I'm sure you would be either using the legacy methods which uses the same resources as the main method, or you would be using the Docker Compose files. And if you're using the Docker Compose or any of the previous legacy methods, you would be coming across issues like the port collision issues or the stale data issues and many other which come along with them. To resolve all of them, we have the test containers, which is going to help you in order to reduce the load on your main database or your production database and create a database of your own on the instance while running these test cases. So before we get started onto this video, let's pause this video for a minute and start creating your first Atlas free tier cluster and load your sample data into it. The link for both of them is given in the description of this video. By now, the data must be loaded in your Atlas cluster and we would be using the sample mflix database and the movies collection inside it in our Java and the Spring Boot application. Now, let's get started with the video, but before starting, let's understand what these test containers are. So these test containers are lightweight instance of databases, web browsers, or literally anything that can be run on your Docker instances. So once you start writing your test cases, we start by creating the container of the database in our case, and then by the end of the test case, you should be able to stop this container. So as we have already said, in this entire test case run scenario, we would be using a database of our own which is running inside this container. So let's get into the code of how do we write the Java application for it. To start writing the Java application, we have the mavenpom.xml structure where you would need to load all of these dependencies that you see on the screen. So these are the test containers dependency that we load with the project, and then we start writing these test cases. So let's understand what this code is all about. So if we see the main class of this, the first few lines of the code which you see from line number 13 to line number 16 is basically making the connection with the main database that we have inside this Atlas cluster. So once that is all set, you have made the connection and you have made the connection with the database and the collection. The next is we're writing a simple find query to find all of the movies or top 5 movies which have the IMDb rating greater than 7. So if you see line number 17 to line number 20, it's a simple find method which is being used here to do find, projection, and then limit. Now, how do we write the test case for this? So let's go to the test class of it and understand how each of them is written. So before you start your actual test cases, before you actually start writing your test cases, you need to mock some of the data. The first thing is, if you see line number 24 in this code, it's creating a MongoDB container with the latest Docker image, which is MongoDB 7.0.0. You can change these MongoDB images as per your requirement in your application. Once you have set this MongoDB container, it would start the container, assign that URI to the Mongo client, which is on line number 33. So once the URI is assigned, we would see what this URI is and how the ports are getting created. We would load the mock data into this newly created database, that is the testdb.test collection, and then we would simply perform the find operation over it. So let's run this and understand how this works. So if we go into the logs of this, you see it has started the test container with MongoDB localhost 61120, which is the port which is created on the go. So this instance is created on the go, and this localhost 61120 is also created on the go. And the data is inserted, and if you find at the end of the test case, it is just printing the title of the movies which have IMDb rating greater than 7. And after all of this is done, we just close the connection. When we close the connection, it is closing the container, and the container is closed, the data is lost after it. Now let's understand and see how do we do it in a Spring Boot application. So I have the same Spring Boot application loaded. So this is the Spring Boot application that we have in our system, and the GitHub repository link is given again in the description below. So this project is basically using the sales data from the mflix.sales collection, and this uses all the sales data. We would be using that, and again writing the test cases on this. This entire application has couple of REST APIs that is being used to create some of the aggregations that we want to do on the sales data. Let's focus here on how do we write the test cases for this. So if you see line number 30 again, in this we are creating a container with the same MongoDB 7.0 image and then loading the same database and the URI into this variable that we have using the dynamic property source. Once the data is loaded, we would load this mock data into this container and then just do the simple find operation where we are performing just to find all of the sales data. So if we run this application again, run this test cases, and let's try to understand how the logs are being used here. So if you see the first line where the Docker IP host is localhost and it is making connection, so it has started the MongoDB container where it has address is localhost 61157, which is not the same as what we did in the Java application. And once the data is loaded, we have just run the test case, which is this find all test case, which is finding all of the sales data below. So this is the data that we have inserted, and we have got all of this information about the sales data. So this is how you use your test containers inside your application, and by the end of it, you just close the container so that the container is closed and all the resources are freed up. So if you have any questions, you can come to the forums to ask. Along with this, the article for the same is given on our MongoDB Developer Center, which is streamlining your Java applications by using the test containers. So you can go through these blogs and articles and others which are present there. And if you have any questions, comment down and also come to our community forums to have more discussions. Thank you.